So, you guys want to know what I heard? Sonic in the Soul Dimension. I mean, that's not really a bad idea. I mean, no one really wants Sonic here, so he'd be some, at least he'd be in the Soul Dimension where he'd actually be used, probably even at night to Blaze. No, what if he's like out there giving Blaze? What if Sonic's out there giving Blaze the old speed stick? And I ain't talking about deodorant. Bugsy. No, no. Also, we gotta do that homestuck thing at like in a few hours. Yep, I know. But I'm just saying, like, freaking, what's this? I bet you $3. Okay. I predict that Sonic he's either with Blaze in that way, or, and this is just me. This is just me talking. He's just so happy with being wanted and needed, he doesn't want to go back. And, and this would probably be a good little learning lesson for Tails that he can't have Sonic forever. This whole we gotta do this because Tails gets all freaked out about the friend group. I think that is gonna be the final thing because Tails needs to actually grow as a. What is this? It's called Limbus Company. What even is this? Some sort of tactics-based game that's like different chapters and some shit. Okay, we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back to this later. This is gonna be a thing we'll probably do on the website. Okay. Anyways, though, I mean, Bugsy, I actually do think of that as pretty like I can see that happening. You can. Mm-hmm. I can see that shit actually happening. You like just freaking Sonic feeling like no one wanted me back in my dimension, so I'm gonna go chill here where people actually need me. Until it's gonna be like, but Sonic, Eggman's still around. He's in a coma, and I feel like what Sonic is gonna say, like, yeah, man, but if he does come back, I'll come back, but I just won't be there for too long. The one thing I will never understand when it comes to like Amy is like she needs some time. Like, oh, for what? Because Sonic actually bared his soul to you, and you just literally just shut him off and basically made it like it was his fault that he left. When literally he would like most of the time, if you're if everything is still the same in this universe as it is in some of the other Sonic universes, that you basically disregarded how he felt and didn't want to date you for a bit, and now he's older, he's wiser, he had a little change of heart. Instead of she didn't have to like break him down that way. What I think is really fucked up about that, really, when you think about it? I think there's a little bit of catharsis there because, like, think about it. Sonic was always the one saying no, and now she got to say no. Saying you don't respect me, or did it? I mean, the only thing I'll say is Sonic does handle situations very poorly. Yeah, well, no one's a diplomat. No one's a diplomat like you, Bugsy. Hey, I was a diplomat overnight. That like, I had to earn that shit. That's something that had to be learned. the thing about Sonic is, even during the whole before he went to the alternate universe during Christmas and was like dealing with all that shit, he was just like projecting a line. He's like, "Of course you cried, you do." I'll be like, you know, I would just say this. I'd be like, Sonic, if you talking to me, people want me, bro. Ladies want me. I don't know about what you got going on. Like, man, like, dude, people cry when people get rejected, and that's fine. You just, dude, it's okay. You acting like everything. You acting like you had to be strong every 5 minutes. It's okay to just cry a little bit if something happens. When something that big happens to you and it's that big of a blow, yeah, you can cry. Again, why do we always start these videos off of us being better than better than them? It doesn't, like, I don't try to do that. It just kind of happens. I mean, when you really think about it, we do have everything together. We do have everything, like, just together. Most people don't even have that. Heck, I think if Eggman really wanted to, he could be a better dad to freaking Sage. It's like he's trying to marry both his mad science shit with everything else. It's like that's why he fails with Sage though. You know, it's really weird. Eggman literally had a daughter in that other universe. You know, why can't that other universe from Crisis be an actual alternate universe that Sonic could stay in where he's actually needed? That could have been a whole different thing. Like that, like maybe the Angel Child just says, "Oh shit, that's a different alternate universe," and then Sonic goes like, "You know what? No one needs me over here, so I'll stay over there." Eh, I just think it. I just think. I just think like at the end of the day, Bugsy, Sonic don't got the stones. Like me, like the way I see it, Bugsy, like I remember you spent months and months at a time, like a whole year at the Mailman Institute. Yeah, but the thing is, I ain't traumatized by that because even before that, we were dealing with a bunch of weird shit. I mean, remember I beat up Misfortune GB and beat the shit out of him. I didn't get scarred. I got scarred like I got scarred before that, and even then I had Ansukamaru to pull me out of it. So I don't got no one to pull him out of it. That's the problem. That is sad though. Oh, it is. But you know, but you know, Sonic's above the belief that he's too good for he don't need no therapy. Boy needs therapy, especially since he's getting the because he's going all the way to the soul dimension just to be away from everybody. Even though technically I'm technically still on vacation. I'm still helping out the RPU. I'm not trying to sit here and do every what you talking to Dave. I know. I bet you any of those. I bet you if Sonic or any of those motherfuckers saw our videos, they'd just be calling us jerks. And that's fair because we do kind of roast them a lot, especially Sonic. But but we were kind of on his side. After the fucking invasion and shit, we were on his side. I mean, yeah, we were. We totally were. It's just like, yeah. See, but like that's the thing with us. We can actually just we can be serious. Yeah. We ain't out here treating Sonic like he a burden. Like, oh, Oh, Sonic. Like, oh, Sonic, you just kind of burned to us now. And hey, dude, I'm gonna have to. Homies, I'm gonna have to put.
Let me tell you.
Hold up. I'm going to have to take this right here. Okay, now let's go do our thing. So, we gonna find out that Maverick is. Yep, Sonic. Yep, just like I figured, Sonic is in the soul dimension, going like, who needs like I'm seeing the preview for tomorrow. Yeah. Sonic's like, who needs everything else? I'm just gonna do this and run away from my problems. Again, I know we try not to act like we're better than him, but it's like, I know we try not to act like we're better than everybody else in this universe, but like, Bugsy, you learned that when you were like, what? I think I was 22. I learned that. I was like, listen, you know. And then being in the RPU, I had to face a bunch of shit every other day. So it's like, I was forged in the fire. It's like, you ain't forged in the fire. You just mad because everybody's like, because they rejected you, and now you just running away. Man, that forced me. Like, yes, no, you are. You just ain't. You're just not trying to see it for what it actually is, and for you to actually reconnect with everybody, or at least try. All you ever really did was just get angry that everything changed. You're all Forrest Gump about it. Not Forrest Gump. You're all like KO about it. Like when KO is like in the middle of a wedding. You gotta admit though, KO's mom was kind of. Boys, why are we talking about KO's mom? I'm just saying. Gar's a lucky man. I'd have been like. I think all of us would have been like, God damn, at one point. Yeah, but the girl was all him and her like, I'd have been like, Carol, if you wanna hang out, you can. I mean, like, I can hang out. Well, me, you, KO, we can just hang out. See, but Bugsy, that's how you get down. Not a lot of people have that smoothness. Yeah, but you think, some people need to. Bugsy, you really need to just hold a class.
You said you didn't want to talk about it, but for the sake of the fundraiser, I'm asking you to talk about it. Well, you don't have to ask me that much. We're at 500% of the goal. It looks like thanks. Thanks, Joker. I'm going on the Jerry Cassaway show, and I get to tell everyone that my uncle isn't my actual dad.
Yes, we get it.
Actually, my uncle on my TV, which is great.
We gotta do a live stream about that. We gotta do a live stream. We gotta figure out this direction. We're really doing this, yeah.
Thanks, Director Terios. Well, Tails, it looks like you're going to be on a show. Please try not to make a fool of yourself. Also, I'm going to see you in a lab again. Please don't blow anything else up like last time. This is private property, so even if I did blow anything up, then that would be my business.
Oh, Tails.
Yo 3. You didn't believe Dexter was real. You should probably reconsider and listen to us for once. Either call Zoe and Gamer Girl 92 and see who picks up. Also, Shadow knows about your plan on taking Rouge. That is another thing that I feel like I will say no comment on.
Tails, boys, we gotta talk. Boys, we gotta hit him with that. We gotta hit him with that real shit. All right. Tails, listen. You have two ladies that actually want your company, and you going at the Rouge. Are you? I gotta be honest, and pardon my language, but are you fucking stupid? How are you this smart and this dumb simultaneously? How is that fucking even remotely possible? Like, Tails, I get it. I get it. Older women, you wanna go for that. But let me tell you, there's no light at the end of that tunnel. What about? We ain't talking about alternate me with Masato. That's a whole different can of worms that we are not getting into right now. And that's a different me, not the me that's talking right now. So we're not going into that. And that's not going to help because that's going to just make Tails want to do more shit. Okay, true. But like, okay, this is what I gotta say. Like, Tails, you got two chicks. Two lovely, lovely Fraulines who want to talk to you. And you're like, nah, let me go get the one that actually is married, that is sort of married to Shadow and all this other shit. But yeah, they can say that they're not, but like, let's be real, they kind of are. Hey, and we ain't saying that Rouge ain't, but you know, when you get to, when you're like us, you know, you just kind of understand that that person is married and you don't need to be touching on that. Trust me, you can think about it all you want. You can get real thought heavy on that. We're all dudes. We can converse. But like, you can think about that all you want, but like, you know, logistically, you can't be going after people like Rouge. And the fact that Shadow knows about your plan, he's gonna fucking beat you down, Tails. And I'm not even gonna be mad about him. And if anybody in the chat says like he's a bad person for beating you down, no, because Tails, if you do this, we can't save you. We're trying to save you the ass whooping of a lifetime, so you can actually fucking think for once in your life. And that's what people in the chat are trying to do too. But if anybody in the chat says the Shadow's a bad person because he just whooped Tails, y'all know. Y'all know Tails has been asked for this. Sometimes people just need an ass whooping. Okay? So like, he just needs to get whooped by he needs to get whooped by Shadow, and then Shadow needs to be telling him, like, stay away from Rouge. And trust me, they might even fire him because he's, you know. Wouldn't that be sexual harassment? Yeah, probably. Does Gun even have an HR department? You know what? I don't know. Probably not. Probably. See, but that's the thing. We gotta understand. Tails gotta learn this the hard way. And if he does this plan and then go on the Jared Cassaway show and then finds out that his dad is not his dad, oh, that's gonna be a double whammy. That is gonna be the triplest whammy that ever did hit him. But you know what's funny about that? If Maverick really is his father, he gonna go after him next. Because Maverick out here flirting with Rouge too. And that means like this moveness in Tails is in there, but he just doesn't know how to react to it. He doesn't know how to pull it out. Like, this is the one thing I hated about Needle, calling him a turbo version. Like, motherfucker, leave him alone. He's 16. He's gonna figure it out. He's gonna figure himself out. Unlike you, Needle, working at Mad Burger, looking short. You got bitched out by Shadow, and I thought that shit was funny. I thought Dave and Needle getting bitched out was funny. We didn't do a video on that, but we couldn't. We were trying to do a video on it, but we kept laughing at Needle and Dave getting the shit, getting put in their place. Their place is. I just thought that shit was. I thought that shit was hilarious. I thought it was also hilarious. And seriously, Dave, you're trying to take over the world, motherfucker. Let me tell you something, Dave. You're not gonna take over the world. You don't have it in you. I was a villain and I had it in me. Overlord, I was a villain, and I had it in me. I'm not a villain, and I know these two had it in more than you did, Dave. So you don't really. Yeah, you're pretty weak. Like seriously, you getting punched out by Needle. By Needle. That man looking like I don't know whether to take him to the playground or just beat his ass. Saying he got the features of a child. You see. Anyways, like I was saying, so yeah, but like the real shit, like Tails, there could be a chance that Maverick might be your dad, and if he is, what are you actually gonna do? That is really accurate. What are you actually gonna do about that? Because we know you can't handle things well. I mean, the moment Lanolin was trying to get with Shadow, you were like, I don't know, this is weird. He's a bad man, you know. And we're just like, how you gonna feel when your family has been lying to you for 16 years? Your dad was never your dad. Your uncle was doing some extracurricular work at some point. Oh God, I'm playing that music in my head. I can't help it. I can't fucking help it. But you know it fits. It fits.
And thanks, Tails, a special admirer. Someone call me, oh hi, my Tailsy Walesy. Well, you know, like to your credit, you're not a catfish as far as I know. So that's better than some people.
Oh.
Well, you know, huge party over here because we're gonna find out where Sonic is, and you know the Joker. Thank you, the Joker, for telling me about that stuff to do with the person I thought was my online friend, GamerGirl92.
What Joker say? Joker say?
That's an interesting thing that's happened to me today. That's great. That's awesome.
Man, Tails, I'm telling you. I'm just saying, you could have, like, literally, who cares about Rouge? Man. Other than like half the fucking Mobian population. Bugsy, we swore if we're doing this, we're talking about this. We roast them. I know. But I just gotta say this. Tails, I'm being real with you. If you keep going on with this plan of yours, I swear to God, y'all gonna beat your ass. And if you're planning to do something even more graphic, like hurt Shadow or kill him, that's even worse. It's like that one version of you that, because Cosmo died, fucking Shadow was like you basically killed Eggman in Nighttime one. And you went after Shadow, and it did not end well for you. You got, like this version, you got his ass handed to him. I had to jump in just to save you. Well, him. I was like, Shadow, leave him alone. He is messed up. He is messed up right now, and you gotta leave him alone. He said, stand aside. Chaos Lord, and I was like, and he said something else, I was like, Shadow, don't make me. And then I just start whooping his ass. Like, I can beat any Shadow's ass, technically. But I don't do that because I don't want every Shadow to have an ego death. But yeah, don't make me have to come in here and save your ass like I saved that other Tails ass. I won't do it. And then I'm gonna slap the shit out of you because you made me do this. God damn, but we never told us that story. Dude, that story never needed to be told. I slapped the shit out of that Tails. I shook him. I said, Tails, understand that it ain't no one's fault that Cosmo sacrificed herself. Okay? Never fucking think that's everybody's fault. She sacrificed herself. You pulled the trigger. It's done. Move on. That's the thing about various versions of Tales. When something gets stuck in their heads, they don't want to move on. They gotta get whooped. They gotta have me come up in there and go, boys, stop that bullshit. And then I gotta do that shit. Then I gotta play Uncle Bugsy up in here and then do what I gotta do. And it's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to come up into this Tails and start like freaking giving them the old 1-2 and making them go. Because I'll do it too. I'll be like, I'm gonna hurt you worse than Shadow did. So please, learn your lesson. Learn your lesson that the other freaking Tails didn't learn that I had to teach them. Please. God damn, there are alternate versions of you, and how y'all make the same mistakes twice? No. It's been like 50 times. 50 times? 50 times! In each universe. I counted. 50 fucking times. 50 fucking times, man. 50 fucking times. And then still gonna do the same thing. I hope it don't come through, and then I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna tell someone to turn that fucking music up, and I'm gonna be like, And the child, I'm gonna have to like blind. I'm gonna have to not have his kid see it. It's gonna be like, and I'm going, okay, Shadow. I get it. You want to hurt Tails, and I get you. I'm gonna deal with that shit after you. And oh yeah, you're just gonna shoot his legs? Probably. It depends. It depends on how pissed off I get. It depends. Bugsy, for the love of God, why are you gonna shoot his legs? I'm just saying, I might have to do it. It might actually, the bullets I use, I might actually its legs are probably gonna shatter. So I'm probably just gonna have to pull out a handgun. I'm probably gonna have to pull out the old handgun instead. The old handgun? The old handgun. But okay, let's get off of what what I may have to do. You're gonna be like that alternate version of Mike Tyson. I'm crying to get to know what I'm gonna have to do to you.
Tails? Froggy?
Okay, here we go, Big.
No, I can't find Tails either.
Why is Big still looking for Froggy?
Froggy?
Who even knows?
That means 2 people are lost. Thank you, Sebastian Smith. Froggy right now sitting in a tub of chemicals. Skull? Why would Froggy be a human skull? Why would he sit in a tub of chemicals? That's dangerous. Thank you, Night Fury Lover. Maybe once we find Sonic, we can use Tails' machine to track Froggy. We just need a DNA sample, Big. Oh, I don't have one of those. Froggy
Froggy is a very naturally kept pet. I don't microchip him or anything. Thanks, Lightning Tiger.
You should. You keep losing them.
Well, so far I've been looking for Froggy. Maybe I could find Sonic if I look for him.
Like, okay. Big, I'm just saying you probably may need the microchip. You've been losing Froggy. Like, I see every version you lose Froggy a bunch of times, man. I just feel like, you need some sort of tracking thing. Okay? Because you've been doing this for, like, now, like, 1 month and a half? Actually, like, 2 if you count, like, November. November is when we were talking about it. Like, damn near 2 then. I mean, I'm not saying you should microchip them, but like sometimes microchipping your pets are kind of like the best way to kind of like so if they get lost, you can find them. And like, Big, you actually do kind of need to do that because like you keep losing from them. You can't be busting in people's places looking for Froggy. Again, like I said, one of the videos before this, you're gonna be seeing things you shouldn't have. You'll be seeing some weird shit. And I don't want you to see no weird shit. You're a good dude.
Does anyone know where they last saw Sonic?
With salsa?
Or Tails?
Nah, Tails is alright.
Maybe I should find Tails first. He's smart. I bet he'll help me find Sonic.
Let's get to it.
Now I just feel bad for you. This is just sad, dude. Do you still watch Doctor Who? Tails? Tails? Tails?
What?
Yeah, what is it, Big?
Do you still watch Doctor Who?
Not very often. I kind of fell off the bandwagon with that. Maybe I'll get back into it if there's a good season or something. Thanks, the Joker. It's Joker.
Oh God, Joker's all up in here. Wow, what's that motherfucker got to say now? Telling you, we're gonna call Batman on this motherfucker. I swear to God, we're gonna call Batman on this motherfucker. I swear to the nth middle gods, man. Damn, you're swearing to the nth middle gods, really? Okay, not really. I don't want to know. I already know there's a dark Bugsy verse. I ain't dealing with that shit again. Now I need to see versions of me who failed and now are just evil motherfuckers because of it. I dealt with one evil version of me my entire life. I don't need to be dealing with like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or a billion of them.
It's Joker, everybody. It's the MVP of getting me on a exploitative talk show.
Hi, the Joker. Cream don't like Tails. She has a crush on Shadow. Oh, I was told not to talk about that.
Whoa! So it's real!
I'm just kidding. Listen, I just gotta fix one more thing and then I can launch this.
Bugsy, don't. Bugsy, come on, man. Come on. Don't do it. So, you telling me? That's real. Mm-hmm. So, she indeed. Bugsy, no. Don't. This video gonna be age-gated so fast if you say that. I'm just saying. Didn't know she liked herself some jerk chicken. That's the most PG way you could have said that. Yep. Sometimes you just gotta try the PG way sometimes. Not all the time, mind you. I don't like when when we do the wrestling show, I just don't like to do the PG thing because it's stupid. And the people who grew up with the product, they want to see some blood, they want to see some carnage. You gotta give them that.
So, give me a sec.
Thank you, Charlie de Sigma. You sure your mom is a fox? Because she's an absolute cougar. She a MILF, and I know I ain't the only one who thinks that.
Yo,
Hit her up.
Rinse that. Bugsy, I need to say it. Rinse, no. I'm trying to tell you, you can't be in these videos anymore because you got love too. Because because the party and the stuff we didn't tell nobody is that you were hitting on Toby's mom. It was kind of succeeding, and I had to pull you away before that shit happened. Yeah, during the gala, I didn't tell you, but Rance he almost succeeded. Yeah, he really did. We were like, we had to all pull him away, like all of us. Then we had Bowser, King, Roll, because they came up in, we had to pull him away. We were like, Rance, stop this bullshit. And he's like, no. We had to be like, no. Like, it took every last one of us, everybody in the smug stuff, to hold him back and just pull him away. He did get it with that otter, but we were like, that's fine. The otter was only a prop to occupy my time. Rats, chill. I'm just saying, Taylor's mom is a MILF. I'm just being real. I'll say that right now. And that's all I'm going to say. Alright? That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. You're not going to... I was hoping that I thought you were going to do like this big ass tirade, but I guess we're cool. Oh no, don't worry. I did that before getting here. What the fuck? You just ran into the town for shouting obscenities before coming in here. Yep. I didn't want to ruin the video, so I just kind of went for it. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to explain to the neighbors what the fuck just happened. Am I? Yeah, probably. I hate you, Rance.
You can't hit Tails' mom. That would make you a bully. I don't like bullies.
Big, he ain't talking about hitting Tails' mom in the normal way. Look, big buddy, you don't need to know what he's talking about, alright? You don't need to know what he's talking about.
If you bully Tails' mom, I'm going to find you, Charlie the Sigma. I'm going to show you just how much I don't like bullies.
Damn.
And what I do to them.
Damn. Big, it's fucking cool. You alright?
That's a promise, Charlie the Sigma.
You alright? You alright, Big? You alright? You are not adding Big to the crew, are you? I mean, I might. I don't know if he'd be cool.
No, okay, listen, I've got it. I've got it all fixed up, so we can start the program.
I don't think Big would be cool with all you guys while I'm upstairs with my harem doing my usual. Because I think y'all confuse him. Okay, Bugsy, how you think I'm gonna confuse him? Because I know you strong bad, and why are you even here? What are you and shaking Chad doing in here? Raiding your fridge, Daddy. Oh, that's what we were doing. Oh my god. See, this is why I should have did this myself. Like, guys, there's a lot of food in the villa. Why you guys over here raiding my fridge at home when you guys could go back to the villa? There's like a lot of food. Yeah, but we were trying to find your jalapeno collection. Oh, dude. Second drawer to your left. Really? Yeah, grow that. Yeah, grow that shit in the villa. So y'all could have just asked and waited. I would have gotten you some. Seriously? So we went through all this. Yep, strong man. You guys went through all this, and I could have given it to you willingly. Oh, that sucks. Well, I had to go listen to crap for brain, so fine. We'll go back to the villa. I'll talk to you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. We got like a video to do, and then another one to shoot in a few hours. So I'll talk to you guys in a minute. All right. See, we should have just waited. Oh, shut up, Shake. Bummer, man. I love those guys. They just popped up out of nowhere. Yeah, they used my teleportation mat. It's like only for emergencies, but yeah, they used it. Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Hi.
Yay.
Big, you kind of in the way there.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's because you kind of like right there, Big.
Oh. Should I do something?
Maybe move, because it's just starting up.
Oh.
Startup complete. Okay. I mean, this looks pretty competently made.
When should I move?
You know what? Let me just fix up the
Very
screen
competent.
settings well here. It's just got to scan for problems, and you know, well, I've been a little distracted, but for the last half hour or so.
I mean, you've been distracted multiple times, though.
And it's probably not gonna find anything. It's probably not gonna have any problems. But, you know, we'll just see what shows up. You know.
Oh. Tails?
Yeah, Big.
Am I getting in the way here?
Yeah, you kind of are, big buddy. You gotta.
But maybe just like a tiny, huge bit.
Oh.
You just need to move big. It's just like move over a little bit, like to the side, to the other
No,
side.
it's I mean, maybe you wanna, cause it's not very.
No, it's okay. Thanks, Lord Beerus the Destroyer. I'm a god of destruction. I destroy things I don't like or find annoying. Now, if you excuse me, come back here, Bug Boy. I think... Oh.
But what? 10,316 problems found. God. Well, yeah, it'll just run the fixes automatically. So that's gonna take a little while.
Oh.
Interesting.
Don't.
Give us 1 minute, folks. Hey guys, we're back, and I thought one of our pals, Goob, he explained some shit that happened to him, and I just was on the phone for a minute, and I just laughed at him so fucking hard, like, I'm like, bro. The one thing you shouldn't have done is just make eye contact. Oi. All my friends really have like really weird responses when they have to deal with something. I'm just noticing that. Yeah. We ain't gonna tell you what happened, guys. It is not something we need to tell on this channel. But it's funny as hell.
Don't worry, everybody. This should only take a few minutes. Hey, thanks, GGO3 since Tails. Why don't you do that one thing? I'm gonna go try and optimize things for this.
Oh. Thank you, DGO3. Since
So we about to
Tails
find out
doesn't
that
care
Sonic's in
about
the Solid
Gamer
Dimension.
Girl, I have one thing to say. Tina, come get your man. Oh, I think Tails is upset because he does care quite a lot. Thank you, Adult Tails. Milo would have had his dono by now. Milo would have had this dono by now. Oh, Adult Tails, I'm sorry, I don't really understand what you're saying. I think autocorrect has done you dirty. This is very slow. Maybe I can read it.
Hold up, everybody.
Oh. Yay.
Hold up, everybody. I had to do something real quick, so give me a minute. I'm gonna have to do something again. It's gonna take a minute. But, yeah. Alright, but like, I don't know, man. Like, Milo, to me, I don't trust Milo. Yeah, I know. It's like, yeah, he's this, that. You know, like Amy was saying, but Amy don't know the kind of crafty, like, bullshit Milo be doing because, you know, she in Happy La La Land. I wonder how happy she is with Dexter right now. It's probably like, you remember that one, like, song from Elmo and Grouchland we had to go sit down and watch with Rebecca, your daughter, not Rebecca, the person in charge of Belka. Yeah, it's a little bit like that. I remember she's like, great cousin Bugsy, you gotta watch it with the new two Uncle Overlord. And I just could not say no to that little girl. I could not. I know her eyes get all big, and it's like, just, aww. We're just like, of course, of course, sweetie, we'll stay. I know, it's just them big eyes, like the big eyes. It just fucks you up, and you're just like. And that's why we stayed. That's why we stayed to watch Delmo and Grouchland with like Rebecca. It just kind of happened when she was little, and you know, we had to do it for Megalo because Megalo needed some time. Him and Gadget needed some time to themselves, so we had to be the good family members in that situation. And just grinned and bared it. Yeah, fucking hate Elmo. Me too. But, you know, I was a little like Sesame Street, but I just kind of, I fucking love Bert and Ernie and freaking Oscar Grouch. Yeah, you did like Oscar Grouch. I just thought he was cool. Not the fact that he lived in a garbage can, just the fact that he, like, did it, and that's what he wanted to do, you know? You just like the fact that he had principles. Pretty much. When I was a kid, that was pretty much what I liked about him.
hope that didn't do anything bad. The light was just kind of in my eyes.
So I got here in the soda. I bet you $3.
Tails, why did your scanning machine have so many problems it needed to fix?
God dang. Big. Don't be asking
You want to know, Big? You want to know why I had so many problems? Because while I was finishing up, people were saying mean things and exposing other mean, bad people for being liars and catfish and not respecting people and treating people like weird.
Wait, was Gamer Girl catfish? Man, I don't know, man. Joker probably said some shit. You know he's just doing it to say some shit. I mean, Gamer Girl could be a catfish. We don't know. I'm personally like, but like, if Tails gotta understand something about himself. Like, if Maverick is really his dad, he's just gonna have to deal with that, man. Or he's gonna be deep in denial in his lab, like, no, you guys are lying. You guys are lying. And I'm gonna. Then I know. Sonic is gonna say something tomorrow, and it's gonna piss me off. And you know it's gonna piss you off because like I'm gonna get so fucking watch, boys. I'm gonna get so fucking heated. You guys are gonna have to hold me down. Everybody in the schmucks are gonna have to hold me down. Y'all gonna have to hold me down because I'm gonna be like, Sonic, you son of a. You need to fucking deal with your problems. Stop acting like a little goober. Watch. I'm calling it now. Yeah, you're calling it because you looked a little bit ahead into time, so now you're seeing it. I may or may not have saw it. Who knows? You saw a little bit. Now you know your future is gonna be you getting
She'll
pissed.
experiment playthings, and that kind of stuff bothers me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tails.
No, it's not your fault. I probably should have seen it coming. So that's on me.
It'll get better, Tails.
Yeah. Thanks, Ryax. I exposed nothing. I am a good nobody. Yeah. Thanks. Oh no.
Thank you, Chaos Sonic. So, a little bee told me your mom is just a fine piece of work. I mean, look at her. Woo, baby, she's got more curves than the racetrack. If she were a chili dog, I'd be chomping down.
Dude, Garage, please. I'm doing this for you. Bugsy. No one else. If this was anybody else or anybody else that ain't the Smucks, I would not be doing this. I'm holding back. And let me I'll say this. Just saying what Just say it and do it in the most regular way possible. Let's just say I double void that like gym class. You know what I'm saying? Gym class. I swear. Where to God. You did that in a way so you could see. Yep. Yes, I did. See? I can be clever too. Alright, whatever. Alright, I give you that. The clever wordplay, I get it. And you know I'd be all up in class. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we get it.
On her all day, every day, like wowza.
Damn!
Mama, he's smoking.
This motherfucker's going off.
decide that I needed to end my life, like really, really, like right away, would there be an ethical way to do that?
I don't think so. You have a family you'd be leaving behind, and lots of friends who care about you.
Pointing it out like.
Oh God. I don't think I.
Let me just be honest. When you have been royalty, and pretty much every last one of your little friends that you knew from reform school, checking out your mom, which is my mom's name is Isabel Tessa Carell. Yeah, let me just say, Tails, I know how you feel, man. I know how you feel. I know how you feel. I can relate. I can relate, but man, it ain't that serious, bro. You just it'll pass, hopefully. These guys not so much. For me, it did. But you don't have to listen to it. You just have Big read it, and you don't have to listen. Just cover your ears.
I can deal with this anymore, Big. Sonic's still gone, and it feels like my life is really kind of falling apart around me, Big.
Well, sometimes everyone feels that way, Tails. It gets better eventually.
Oh, okay. Let's not get on this case. Tails, listen. You need to understand something, buddy. Like, this is what we're trying to tell you. It's like you want Rouge, right? But I don't even think that's what you really want. You just want acceptance and understanding. That's all you really want. But you need to understand. You were like really focused on that tablet. You didn't really care what Sonic was saying, and he was dealing with some hard shit. And I know you probably feel it like, oh well, Sonic's gonna be okay no matter what. But like Sonic needed you in that moment, Tails. And you just kind of waved him off and said your usual instead of actually listening to him because you wanted to go mess with Rouge. Like, do you not see the folly in that? Like, your life ain't falling apart, little dude, and maybe it's just, like, Mary might be your daddy. And I know you started to think about that. And that could be a possibility. But you don't know yet. Yeah. And honestly, like, if you were my version of Tails, I'd tell you. Like, things are bad right now. Shit sucks. I get you. But it'll get better. Big saying the right words you need to hear. But you need to understand all this scheming, all this plotting. I think it's just symptomatic of a bigger issue. You just want affection. With Sonic gone, you don't really get like that brotherly affection anymore. You're trying to find it, you get it. I feel like you're just doing it for Rouge. It's not that you like Rouge. Maybe you do like Rouge, but maybe you just only like Rouge on the lusty teen level. But it's okay. I just feel like you need to just stop doing all this stuff and even though you got catfish, man, you gotta just be a little smarter. You smarter than this, man. Like, all these plans and all this stuff, I just think you're just bored. I'm starting to agree with Amy that you're just bored, bro. You need something to do. Since, maybe you should have just went with Sonic. Maybe you should have just took a break, went with Sonic for a bit, clear your head, do some good. That's all you need to do. You didn't need to scheme, you didn't need to plot, you didn't need to do all this dumb shit. You just had, like, the thing is, I just think you're really just bored, man. And now Sonic's gone, you think that something's wrong. And nothing's wrong, Tails. You just need a minute. You need a break from all this. Hell, and if Gun doesn't want to give you a break, trust me, I can go up in there and be like, Shadow, boom, boom, doom, doom, doom. Give him a little bit of that hoodlum havoc. I'll do some hoodlum havoc shit on his ass. Yeah, that's an old reference. None of y'all know about that. Like, you are not gonna go down. You're not gonna go down to gun headquarters to do some hoodlum havoc shit. Ain't you a little too old to be doing some hoodlum havoc shit? Hey, I'll do some hoodlum havoc shit if I want. For those of you that don't know, hoodlum havoc shit is our way of saying gangster shit. But we ain't gangsters. It's a whole different thing. But you know, it's better than just saying we're gonna do some chaotic shit, because you know that's kind of on the nose.
Maybe you need to put yourself out there a little more.
I don't know if that would fix it very much, to be honest with you.
Oh.
I mean,
well,
couldn't
I
hurt.
stick by that advice.
I mean, it couldn't hurt. Yeah, I'm kind of with Bugsy on that one. Me too. I really feel like
Is this how Sonic felt? Where like all of his like social stuff with all of his friends and things is like falling apart. And, oh my God!
Yes. Do you understand?
Gumball Watterson!
Thank you, Mr. Gumball. Hello to you too.
And for a second there, we thought he had an epiphany. We thought he had an epiphany, but all he said was, "Oh my God, Gumball!" I need a fucking minute, because for a minute he was actually thinking, and he got distracted. Oh, I swear to God, Tails, you were on to something, and then you were just like, oh my God. Swear to God. Oh man, I need to stop. We all need to stop. It's just, I'm just saying.
Thank you, Mr. Gumball. I think you distracted Tails from how his life is falling apart around him.
Well, thank you, Mr. Gumball. Mr. Gumball, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Gumball. Thanks. Wave the swallow shrimp. Life sucks. Suck it up and keep moving. You know, what other choices do I have?
Well, you can reflect on past events to see what you want out of life and how to avoid all the terrible things that have befallen you.
Yeah, it's a smart thing. See, big. This is why you're joining the crew. This is why you're joining our crew, man. Because you know we need level heads on our crew sometimes. Because sometimes I'm not level. Sometimes Bowser ain't level. Sometimes K. Rool ain't level. And we need someone to just talk some sense into us. Sometimes we're about to do something dumb. Yeah. So you know we'll talk about it later. If you're seeing this video, we'll contact you and we'll go from there.
Repeating themselves and whatnot. I don't really have any advice for this.
But yeah, you know what, Big? I feel like you and me are kind of different people. We're gonna have different problems in life.
Oh, but I think I can relate to what you're going through, Tails. Everyone feels a little lost sometimes, or that things aren't going well, or that everything is hopeless. And sometimes, a lot of people have one of their parents in a mental hospital.
Goddamn.
I would rather not talk about that.
Big, you speak it. Man,
Oh, I don't really want to talk
you know
about
why?
that.
Okay, hold on. We didn't ask this question. Why is Tails' father in a mental hospital? I think it's because he found out the truth, Bugsy. He had to have found out the truth, and that shit blew his mind. Motherfucker said he was gonna. Motherfucker said in the most British way possible that he was about to catch a case. He was about to get ready to. He was about to get ready to get metaphysical up in here. None of us would blame him because it tells him mom's really doing that shit. One lady, you fucked up because look at what this indecision is doing to Tails. He is second guessing himself. And because you guys are always all like, oh, Milo's so smart. Milo's so this. He's so that. He's so this and that. So, it just kind of makes it feel like the whole Christmas, like the little Christmas dance thing you tried to do. Miss Prower just kind of fell short because you guys kind of been seriously neglecting Tails, and that's probably why he acts like the way he does. That's why he's been making all these decisions and bad choices because y'all haven't just been paying attention to him, and that's what he probably wanted, some attention. He thinks probably just getting Rouge and, getting that attention from Rouge might do it. But Rouge. Oh, goddamn, Rouge. Yeah, we ain't going into it. Let's just say a lot of us have dated a version of Rouge. And it always ended in a good way. Let's just say it always ended in a good way. We ain't gonna explain how. We're not even gonna try and we're not even going to explain on these puppets. Oh, where did you get these puppets? I just found them, dude. Okay, seriously, I named them. I'm lying. Hey, that's an actual good hand puppet to me. This crafting trick, you got my strong jawline down. I love that. Oh, you got my goggles. These little puppet-like goggles. I love them. So cute. Overlord, can we totally have our versions of our puppets? Sure. I made a lot of them. Ooh, you know what we should do? Have a side hustle where we make puppets of people. Because some people want that. And me. Look at this little guy. I am little Bugsy, and I am totally attractive. Oh, little Megalo. What shall we do, little Megalo? Work on a present for our daughter because it's almost her birthday? Yes, little one, we shall. Okay, we're having way too much fun with the puppets. We need to stop. Yeah, we should probably get back to it. I totally agree with that. And then, me and regular size Bugsy can go back to the harem and do some real fun. God, I love me. We can't talk about that stuff here. Why not? Because YouTube standards and practices. Oh yeah. Yeah, they kind of suck. I know.
No, I was talking about my... Thanks, Shadow Lord Tails. You lied to gun HMRR to get Shadow and Rouge fired. You don't really have the bloody Johnny Bravo robot.
Johnny Bravo robot? What?
Thanks, Lord Phantom. Better out for you is defaulting streaming contract to another person as collateral on contract. You need vacation Tails. I don't know what that means. Part of me feels like these streams are ruining my life, and part of me feels like they're the only thing I have left. My little brother's a sociopath, and my mom's kind of going, a little crazy like she kind of does. My dad's having another one of his episodes, and Sonic's missing, and Amy's kind of like acting a little cuckoo, and I gotta be honest, Big, I don't know how to navigate this.
Oh, okay. Puppets go. See, Tails, what regular size Bugsy is trying to tell you is that you, need some time to yourself, but you need to not focus on the physical. You're not like me. You're not like me, a regular size Bugsy, where that's an actual thing that you can pursue. And this is little Megalo talking. And honestly, if you really, if you really want to find Sonic cool, you need to understand that like all these little plans you're doing, it's just simple. Like we said, it's just like regular size Megalo Sandy. It's just symptomatic of a bigger issue. You got all these things going on at once, and you're trying to do all this planning so you got some semblance of control. But Tails, even people like regular sized Bugsy and regular sized Megalo need breaks too. That's why we take breaks between videos. That's why they do this. And you know, the fact that we kinda love our puppets now, it's just very, very cute. Also they're pretty accurate, I like it. Okay, as long as they don't come to life and we have to kill them. Because I love little Megalo, he's nice. You know? Rebecca's growing up, and, you know, it's nice to have something small. I know, man. I wasn't really around, I was around for freaking, you know, for my son Chad, Jack, and Skips when they grew up. I was around for my other kids because the whole the whole Ultimate and freaking Doc Scratch thing. So yeah, I do kind of feel that. Yeah. I mean, we get that, Tails. We feel like that too. I mean, you can't really relate on that level, but you gotta understand, dude, that like all this planning you're trying to do to get Rouge away from Shadow, and all this other stuff, you clearly got some shit going on with you, and you're not trying to address it. I know we've been a little harsh on you, man, but it's like you have to understand something, Tails. You don't have to always be doing all this shit. Sometimes, man, you need to just take a break. Go outside, dude. When's the last time you actually had to fly for fun? Because, you know, I got wings. Megalo got wings. Overlord got wings. We fly for fun, man. When shit gets too hard, or we feel overwhelmed or overstimulated, we go out and fly, man. We fly for a good, like, 1 or 2 hours. You know, to clear our heads. Because even we need breaks sometimes. And Tails, that's what you need. You need to go out there and just fly out there. You need to fly like an eagle, Mom. Our little buddy. Honestly, man. That's what you need. After you find Sonic, that's what you need. You need to spend like at least a few, like 1 or 2 hours a day just going out and just flying in the sky for a bit, you know? Just, you know, a little leisure time, man. Or hell, don't even like stream video. Don't even play games. Don't like play games for fun. Don't be streaming them. Just like play games, you know, for a little bit of fun. You know, for your own pleasure. That's what me and Bugsy are saying. You know? And if you need to talk, I mean, hey, we're around. Yeah, we can set some time, talk to you, dude, and, you know, maybe take you out to Goosters, get you a nice chili burger. You can tell us about your day. We'll tell you about ours. I'm probably gonna omit a few things because, you know, my day usually begins with some stuff, and you know, you don't need to be hearing that. You're 16, you don't need to be hearing all that. But I'll tell you some good stories. Well, me and Big wants to come. We can go to a fishing spot. We can go like that. Yeah, because, you know, the thing about us. Yeah, we roast you guys, but we're not gonna do this if you're actually in pain. You know, that's just not how we do things. Unless your name is Quagmire. Then if you're Quagmire, we're going to roast you like nobody's business. Yeah, like, seriously, fuck Quagmire's feelings. Down there with Mephisto, playing house, sharing bubble baths and ice cream cones. Dude, we can't. Not here. We can't say that shit down. We can't say that shit here. I know we can't. But I want to.
Thanks, Christian. Tails, just live your life, dude. But Tails, if you ever need a new job, I can help you.
Thank you. Thanks, Night Fury Lover. Well, if Chow cannot be held accountable and Chicola was the one with the money with the blame he put on Vanilla, oh jeez. Well, I mean, if somebody's pet dog had a bunch of fake money with it and they couldn't figure out how the dog got it and the owner didn't seem involved, then no, I guess.
I want to know how Chicola.
Thanks.
Okay.
Sure it is, Sigma. It's okay, Tails. I'll take really good care of her when you're gone.
Charmy, if you don't get your dumb ass Andrew Tate loving ass out of here, I'm gonna come over. We're gonna come over to your place and beat you down. We're gonna say, oh yeah, try to fucking be a Sigma out of this. You know what? You wanna know something? I'm the alpha bitch. I'm gonna freaking take that little stinger and make you watch you just. Yeah, Charmy, seriously. We be seeing you throughout these videos. We be seeing you throughout these streams, and we just wanna be. I just wanna. What's your daddy now, motherfucker? You probably don't have one. God damn, Niccolo. Really, you really gonna be like that? Dude, you're saying you're gonna pull out his stinger, and you know that's like a death sentence to all bees. Well, isn't that and like just mating in general? Nah, that's an old wives' tale. You sure? Yeah, it's an old wives' tale. Really? I thought that was an actual thing. No. You're thinking of mantises. Oh yeah. That's why Zorak doesn't really get with anybody. I forgot. Well, he doesn't get with anybody in his species, is what. Because he wants to keep his head. Hey, what happened to Tom with that mantis girl? Ah man, I told Tom, man, like if she comes at you and wanted to get your hand with the nice honey barbecue sauce, I told that man. I told him, man, you need to tell him that you ain't a mantis. She gotta learn how to do it. You gotta learn how to make normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, she gotta really understand it. You know. Gotta understand the zzz, 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 zzz. Bugsy, no, you're just trying to make a big pimpin' joke. We're not doing that. Come on, Eric, please, let me have this. I swear to God. Anyways, let's just keep going. Big Bugsy. No, stop, Bugsy. Stop. Bugsy.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm not going anywhere.
Thank you.
We gonna beat you, Charmy. No. We put that on the ground. We're gonna fucking find you.
That's probably something Milo's doing. Again, I think he might be a doomsday prepper, which is really weird, but he's a really weird child, so that tracks. Thanks, Lightning Tiger. You should take therapy with Prof. Neo. He can help. I don't think a robot can help people with emotions, because they're machines. They don't actually have, real emotions. We've achieved
Tails, you gonna need some sort of therapy. Don't be like Sonic. Alright? Don't be like Sonic. Sonic, we gonna see Sonic tomorrow, and I bet you that man's gonna be like, no, I'm good here. I don't need to talk about anything. I don't need to talk about anything at all. I'm fine. Watch. I'm telling you, mark my words. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be so pissed off. It ain't even gonna be. It's gonna be unreal. It's gonna be fucking unreal when I'm done. It's gonna be some. It's gonna be some serious shit. I swear to you all, it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be a good thing if Sonic plays that I'm fine shit. I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna be a happy camper.
Sentience and artificial sentience and stuff, but it's still not gonna be the same. It's not 1-to-1. There's just some differences. Hey, look, we scanned for Sonic. It scanned everything instantly.
Processing scan data.
Well, I mean,
Man, you let
it
us
just
get.
take a little second.
Thanks, Lost Shadow Lord. Tails might suggest a gym. What going with Amy?
Amy's just being Amy right now. Listen, guys, it's not that I don't respect robots. I love robots, like probably more than people, to be honest. Like on an average, but I just don't think that robots can help with emotional problems with people.
I think they can. But I'm saying, Tails, like, you need to tell us what's going on with Amy, man. I'm not gonna roast them. Like, if we really do this chill thing later on, I promise I will not pry about it. But I gotta be real with you. I gotta be real with you, Tails. Like, Amy kinda needs a reality check of her own. Because there are so many mental gymnastics she's doing just to stay with Dexter. And I gotta be real with you. We gotta be real with you. The boys and I, that's not just me and the rest of the crew. Like, me and Heinrich and Megalo are feeling that, but the rest of the crew, the rest of the schmucks, what I was talking to them about, they were like, hey, Amy needs to actually need to fucking go to therapy too, because this is just unhealthy. And, my brother, Maru, who is an actual psychiatrist, was like, Amy needs to come, like, to a therapy clinic to actually talk about this, because this is some deep psychological shit. And we need to get to someone needs to get to the root of why she just really be wanting to love. Yeah, and I really did say that once. Me and Maru did say that. Oh, did he? Oh, people calling my name? Hey. Oh, well, hold up. Let me change my voice a little bit. Everybody, yo! Okay. But, yeah. Maru, freaking Megalo was right. I know I was. Yeah, you really were. Because, Amy has some problems saying that, just because you're with somebody you need to stay. That's not really healthy if you guys are not really in a loving relationship. Because when you really think about it, it feels like Amy is just using Dexter as a kind of shield. To shield herself from any kind of feelings that she would have had with Sonic. But she needs to also understand that Sonic really did dedicate his whole entire life to stop Eggman. And it was not a good idea to just assume that he would just go back to life like normal. He assumed that, but so did Amy, and Amy just could not help. Amy was hurting him because he thinks, like, Sonic thought it was okay to just, like, try to impress her and do all this stuff because he doesn't really know Amy like that anymore. And Amy really didn't do any attempts to actually try to talk to Sonic and really try to get him to understand what's really going on. Amy in this universe isn't really that simple. Like, she's empathetic, but she's more like really just in her own world because really she thinks that love is the only thing that can really drive her. But, like, it's obvious that Tails is going through something and she should have been there for him. But after the whole Dexter thing, I guess it really wrecked her emotionally. But at the same time, she needs to understand that maybe what Sonic was saying was right, because, like, literally, he he did do all he could to come back here, to be with her. And that should be noted. But for her to say, "Oh, why are you doing this to me again? He didn't leave. He didn't leave this time. He didn't leave like you did." Blah 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 blah. You know, it's that kind of shit that really shows that Amy has some pain that she ain't even really aware of. So what you're saying is, Amy scarred for all the time she got rejected by Sonic? I don't think it's really that. I think it's more the fact that he left and maybe they didn't leave on good terms because we don't know what actually happened when what prompted Sonic to go and not like talk to them for like 10 years. See, now I think if like Sonic had like a phone, you know, it was talking to Amy like every day, it wouldn't be as bad. Because Sonic would have gotten that closeness. Sonic would have got the 411 on Amy's everything if she was willing to tell that. See, but since Sonic played Mr. I want to be Mr. Agent Man, you know, she wasn't able to really like connect with Sonic in a meaningful way. And because of that, that's why Dexter. But why do you think she was hiding Dexter? Well, it could be like two things. Either Amy was really, really ashamed of Dexter, but because of her own nature of saying she should stay with people because saying that you love them is like saying a promise. She doesn't really know she doesn't know what it means when someone falls out of love with somebody. So she believes that it's okay, right? And it's okay to be this way. It's okay to just stay with a person even if they're like horrible. And well, Dexter isn't really like, you know, Dexter ain't no wife beater, but he is very bland. I remember being at the Christmas Gala and just kind of taking notes on them. Just kind of sitting there and just like sketching. Well, just writing notes. You know, even when I'm like working, I'm still writing notes, you know. But what I'm trying to say is the fact that, you know, the fact that I believe that, like, when it really comes down to it, Amy needs to understand that, like, love can happen in a bunch of different ways, and you can fall in love with somebody if you ain't really feeling any kind of excitement. I mean, I gotta be honest, I fell out of love with Cocoa simply because she didn't never understood that's, you know, the psychiatry thing that I'm doing, and like I'm doing like a little spitball with you guys to make you guys understand, like, you know, what's going on here. This is my passion, you know. I thought, well, I mean, yeah, that's my passion too, but I'm saying like in a professional sense. You know, and like, and like I said, therein lies the problem. Like, Amy needs to understand it's okay. Bugsy, you went through that with Palatina. I went through that with Cocoa. You know. Over. You went through that shit with Maleficent. And we found people who actually like us for us. And it's like, that's the thing. You know? Like, freaking Amy just wants to convince herself that nothing is wrong, everything is fine, and all this other shit. And me, it's just showing me that she's just doubling down. She doesn't want to admit that her choices were wrong. She doesn't want to admit to everybody that maybe they were right. She wants to still be right because she finally fell in love with someone who isn't Sonic. So that has to count for something, and that has to be right about something. So that's why she's acting the way she is. You know, me, you know, Bugsy, like, says that we're all well adjusted, but that's the truth because, like, you know, we're not sitting here doing, you know, we don't sit here, you know, we sit here and have our little laughs, But at the end of the day, when it comes to Tails, I'm a psychiatrist. Mar Maru Mousy Kuro, by the way. Um, if I had to say anything, really, I think it's really just, the plans and all this stuff, this breaking away of Rouge, and the fact that you may or may not have gotten catfish. I don't know the full story behind that. You need to understand that, like, maybe you need a break from all the scientists. I mean, like, we know you're a smart kid, Tails. But you need to understand that going after a semi-married woman is not the best way for you to handle your problems. And this whole thing that maybe your dad is maybe your uncle, and your uncle maybe your dad. You need to actually kind of come to terms with that if it's an actual thing. I know a lot of things are happening to you at once, but that's the thing. And you need to find people that you can hang out with. My brother is putting the olive branch down because he really actually does care. Because you remind him of the tales he knew. That he still knows. And he always put an olive branch to every tales that needed a little hand. So, what I'm trying to tell you, Tails, crap. Guys, can you flip it back on real quick? Yeah, there we go. Doom. You gotta love that thumbnail.
The same way, because they're just not gonna, they don't have, like sexualities.
Oh!
Unless there's something wrong with them.
I feel like maybe this is getting into territory where we would end up knowing a little too much about each other.
Yeah, big.
Yeah, bro, listen, I love robots. I just don't think that a robot could be a thing.
Big, like, this is the thing, though, Tails. This is the thing, man. Like, you need to, like, this is the thing. You need to talk to somebody about that because, like legit, you're feeling you're feeling a certain kind of way. You're feeling a certain kind of way about the opposite sex, and you just don't know how to respond. And sometimes, that's a thing that happens. You're still a teenager. You're still figuring things out, and you don't really know what you're actually trying to figure out personally. Everything's thrown at you at once. You find out the Rouge is hot, so you're just trying to, but you're truing it as a way of getting affection. And, Zoe and the Gamer Girl, whatever is going on with that. See, Zoe actually put her olive branch out there to talk to you and probably gain something with you. And I know probably in the past, everybody in the comments and in the chat was pushing you guys. But I'm saying, maybe that might be a good thing. Maybe exploring a healthy relationship with Zoe might be a good thing for you. Give you a little bit of a distraction from everything else. And maybe not working for a gun may be a good idea too, because that way you can really focus on everything else you need to do. You can be like a little liaison. You can be like a dude that works from home for gun. You got a workshop, Tails. You do it from there. You don't have to be in the office. You need to figure things out. Look, you have to figure things out, little dude. That's what's going on. Everything's hitting you at once, and you don't know what to do. So you're trying to kind of just go through the motions and do this little plan like it's gonna fix everything. And the truth is, you just need a little hand. But but the whole sexuality thing is really telling me that you are thinking of, Bugsy. Well, you're thinking of slam dancing your velvet pants, little dude. That's what you're thinking. But the thing is, you gotta go on dates. You gotta do these things first. You can't cut out the middleman just because you're feeling it. You're aching, so to speak. You know, you gotta, you gotta really try a normal relationship with somebody instead of trying to go after these older women. You ain't Bugsy. You're you, Tails. And you gotta act like you got to find your normal. That's what I'm saying. Doing all this stuff with like Rouge, it ain't normal. It's not healthy. It's not a healthy way to. It's not a healthy way to spend your days, your time, your effort. That's what I'm saying. Because Tails, you're probably gonna make some. Years down the line, you're probably gonna make something truly great that's gonna save everybody. And I feel like you're wasting your potential not only at gun, but just dealing with all these like feelings because you're a teenager and emotions run high and hormones run high. So you feel that way. And what I'm saying is you need to really think about these things. Stop always pushing them away because they're not scientifically important. But you obviously want, you want some love, man. You want familial love, but you also want that. You also want that intimate love. That's basically what you want. But you got to go through the proper steps. Everybody your age has to. You gotta grow. You gotta learn. This is how it is. And let me just say this impromptu therapy session is on the house. Bugsy, you got anything else to say before we get out of here? Could you say it with me one more time when we're done? Of course, man. It's been a while anyway.
In the family.
Well, there is scientific evidence to suggest that stuff like that could be genetic, but I'm not crazy myself. I'm just I think I'm kind of not doing amazing with the information that I got. Catfish by someone I thought was a good person.
Thank you,
Tails.
Christian. Here, take my card, Tails. Gave you a business card. Before you question, yes, it does say the Robotnik Empire on the top, but consider it one day. Anyways, back to work. I'm still searching for Corellia. There's a lot of rabbits called that, or like carrot-themed names. Thank you, Professor Neo. Tails, I respect your opinion on robots and whether they understand emotions or not. Still, I am sorry with what you're going through with your life. My door is always open if you want to talk.
Same with me too.
Yeah, you know what? That's what robots are so good at. Like, as opposed to people, robots can actually like have a civil disagreement with people and like be normal about it. And thank you. Yeah.
And if Tails, like honestly, if you really need to talk, we can talk with you. Yeah, like honestly, our doors are open. Hell, you can even go in Megalos Mysterium. Well, not Megalos Mysterium, Overlord's Mysterium, and you can talk to him there. He has like a whole place there.
See how easy robots are compared to people. You didn't get offended or anything. You just like thank you. I don't think I'm gonna take you up on your offer, but I'm sure you're doing like a good enough job with that. So thank you for the offer, and thank you for being capable of civil disagreement, which apparently only me and robots can do these days.
Oh, we can do that too.
Notice how all the people try to turn that thing about me not wanting therapy from a robot into like a whole big deal. Where like not robots themselves. You know, people try and speak for robots a lot. Maybe just cool off.
I agree with you with that.
Thank you, Adult Tails. Tails, listen, Zoe is Gamer Girl 92.
Huh?
Adult Tales, you're kind of like really late on that, because I've already been told that.
Dude. But then she was pretending to be a bunny? Oh man, she knows what Tails is into. You know what she... Oh dude, I can't. We can't. We're being nice. We're being nice. I can't say that shit. I won't. What we're gonna do? Okay, we're gonna go, like, maybe, okay, maybe if we go to Goosers after this, because I don't think we're doing the home stuff thing right now. We kind of went on a little too long. But, honestly, guys, I'm thinking let's go to Goosers. If Tails wants to come, we're gonna have to not order anything alcoholic. But I'm probably going to order a bunch of sake for myself. We'll probably get drunk and we'll talk about it. Yeah, it sounds good to me. I'm probably going to get one of those chili bursters. Ooh. Living on the wild side, ain't we, bro?
Tails, your scan stuff is almost done.
Bow.
Gamer Girl 92, I see your message, but I'm not... I'm not looking at that right now.
Oh, dude.
Scan data.
Dude, where's it at? Let's look at it.
Confirmed.
Hold up.
See how easy robots are compared to people? You didn't get offended or anything. You just, like, thank you. I really late on that, because I've already been told that. The computer? What?
Tails, what are Sol dimension coordinates?
They're the thing.
What if Sonic is out here, like, saving the world and also getting down with Blaze, though? Blaze, you said that earlier before we started. I'm just saying, what if he is? I think she's with Silver, probably.
I'm not talking about that. We know where Sonic is, which is like a way bigger deal. We know exactly where he is.
Thank you, Nick.
Okay.
Blaze, maybe she knows.
Explore Phantom Soul Dimension is low-key great idea. Play.
Okay. Alright. Let me just say this before we get out of here, because we already know. But, folks, if you ever feeling like Tails, man, just talk to somebody. Yeah, like, I know us Chaos Lords can't be around, 24/7. But, no, sorry, I've got, like, bad itch. So, excuse me. Like I said, it's just like, you have something going on like Tails, talk to somebody about it, because really, talking to somebody helps. But if you really you need actual help, you do need to go to an actual therapist, because, I am a therapist, but, like, quite honestly, you need, like, an actual professional in your universe. I love how we're ending the video and now we're just getting a bunch of background noise. Now, after like everything else, it wouldn't be an us video if it didn't have background noise. It's kind of like a part of the channel. It's like our signature. But yeah, folks, just to Dale's. The door's always open, man. Want to hang out with the crew? You can hang out with the crew. Big, you're doing good. Hope you find Froggy, dude. You're probably out there somewhere. You know? But you don't need to be busting into people's houses and trying to get where Froggy's at, man. Yeah, you don't need to do that. But we'll see you later, guys. This has been Ansakamaru and Bugsy and Megalaw and Overlord. And we'll see you all later. Kuro family out.